What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So today what I saw is that the next Nintendo Direct was leaked. Well, here's the thing. I think I talked about it in my recent video though, but what I also noticed is that the next Super Smash Bros. Game is leaked for the Nintendo Switch 2. So we did get Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and this game does not receive any more content update. Almost a continent. Content update, I mean. But here's the thing. I think they're all done adding DLC characters, and we didn't get Waluigi as a DLC fighter, unfortunately. But here's the thing. Once we get a new Super Smash Bros. Game, I hope we can get Waluigi as a DLC fighter. But if Nintendo is deciding Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, then that would be a good way to revisit Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch 2. So that can be a good idea. I mean, that's possible if we have... Oh, hold on a minute. There we go. Sorry if it was falling off, though. My bad. But here's the thing. Nintendo would be able to do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. That's another good title for the next Super Smash Bros. Game. Or maybe a new Super Smash Bros. Title. But let me know, do you guys want to see Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition on the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments below. Or if it's a new Super Smash Bros. Game, then I would just roll with it. So I'm pretty sure a new Super Smash Bros. Game was leaked for the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, possibly, though, we could get a new Super Smash Bros. Game or a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Because I've also heard that they didn't do a Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo DS, nor Game Boy Advance. But probably, though, they did Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS. They did it for the N64, they did it for Nintendo GameCube, which is Super Smash Bros. Melee, and there's Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the original Wii. We have Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, and for the Wii U, and we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch 2. Now, as I was saying, what I was going to say is that Nintendo would be able to add in all of the characters from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and put them all in the new Super Smash Bros. Game. And possibly, though, Nintendo would be able to do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Here's why I think they would do that. So, as I was saying, once Nintendo added Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition on the Nintendo Switch, they would be able to add new DLC characters like Waluigi. But let me know, which DLC character do you guys want to see next if Nintendo adds in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition? Let me know in the comments below, which DLC fighter do you guys want to see for the next Super Smash Bros. Game or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. So I like where my head's at, though. But if Nintendo doesn't do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, they could do a new Super Smash Bros. Game, but it may take a while to do a new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Switch 2, so that's why I would highly recommend Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. That's what Nintendo should be doing, but if they don't, then a new Super Smash Bros. Game will do, and we'll just have to roll with it. We'll just have to move on. But I always like to move on what games they're going to release, but I'm glad that Nintendo ran out of ideas and they didn't do a new Zelda game for the Switch 2. But luckily, they did Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 Edition and Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. I'm glad Nintendo would do that, though. And if Nintendo runs out of ideas on what is the new game, they can always put an original Nintendo Switch game as a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace!